everyone, it's Mandy from Brick Road Co. and welcome back to my channel. If you are just tuning in for the first time, I just want to give you a huge welcome and say to my returning people, thank you for coming back. I want to provide for you all is how to survive sales slumps. So before I get started, I just want to remind everyone, if you like what you see, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and comment down below if there's something that you want to see. If you like it, didn't like it, want to tell me my shirt's ugly, you know, whatever, comment down below. I love talking with people on my YouTube videos, and just kidding, I like this shirt, so please don't knock it. It's thrifted White House Black Market and it's Christmas themed, so please don't knock my shirt. But if you don't like it, that's cool too. What I'm going to do today is run through 10 different strategies you can use when you find yourself in a Poshmark sales slump. So being it's Q4, some people on Poshmark and just in the Facebook groups and Instagram are talking about their sales aren't as high as they anticipated. And I actually spent a great deal of time last year trying to understand how I could improve my sales in the month of December, because I feel as a reseller, typically a lot of people are looking for items that may not be offered in a Poshmark Closet. So they're looking for technology, new with tags items, home goods. I look for a lot of Bath and Body Works stuff and lingerie and like Victoria's Secret. So that's typically not always found on Poshmark. You can find a lot of that on Poshmark, but I don't think people think to look on Poshmark for that. Consequently, I did a lot of focusing on other items in my eBay closet to sustain me through December, but I do know that there are some tried and true strategies that you can use on the Poshmark app to increase your sales if you feel like you're going through a slump, not only in December, but any month of the year. So let's go ahead and get started with my 10 tips for surviving those sales slumps that are inevitable. And tip number one would be to relist old stale items. So if you have, you know, an item from 6 months ago and you have not upgraded the title, description, or photo in some time, a relist would be a great strategy. So I talk about relisting in several of my other videos, but essentially what you'll want to do is screenshot all of the photos from your current listing, copy and paste your information over into a new listing, then bring those screenshots into the new listing, delete the old, and voila, you have a listing that is now going to be shown in the just in category within Poshmark. So something that has been sitting there for 6 months will now have an entirely fresh set of new eyes and potentially a new purchase. And I cannot tell you how many times this has worked where I've relisted an old item, sometimes even at a higher price, and immediately sold it. Strategy number two is to use Poshmark tools like offers to likers and closet clear out and do that on a mass scale. I tend to do those things on Thursdays or Fridays because those correlate with individuals' paydays. So I tend to have greater results when I focus on exactly when I do my offers to likers and my closet clear outs. There are multiple different strategies that people try to use for OTLs, which is offers to likers, or CCOs, which is closet clear out, but this is the strategy that I feel works the best for me and results in the most amount of sales when I'm going through some type of slump and want increased activity. So tip number three is to buy something. I feel like sometimes just showing some support on the app by putting money back into it is the best way to go when you have tried everything else. So I typically make purchases on Poshmark, eBay, and the other sites regularly anyhow, but I will pay particular mind if I'm having a sales slump to go into that app and find something that I'm in need of anyhow and try to support others with a purchase. I really do think that there is something to that, and I think that it works on both eBay and Poshmark. Tip number four is to try a new set of activities on Poshmark. So let's say that you are using the patented 30-minute method that was created by my friend Lynn in Poshmark Analytics on Facebook. Or maybe you have your own method of activity that you do community shares and self-shares throughout the day. What I suggest is changing that up in some way, shape, or form. So if I do the 30-minute method for some time and I feel like, oh gosh, you know, that's not really working for me right now, I try to refresh my activity and I will go in and do targeted brand following, or follow my followers back, or welcome new poshers, or I'll just try to really switch up what I'm doing within the app to kind of, what in my opinion, refresh the algorithm, show the app that I'm active, but that I'm also participating in all sorts of different activities within the app itself. Number 5 is to cross-post. So you guys are going to hear me say this over and over and over again. What I am trying to help people avoid are the low to no sales days on Poshmark being such a devastating situation. So for me, it's very pivotal that I maintain a daily profit amount. I have a set amount that I try to make per day, which equates to a total per month that I'm trying to achieve with my income. And by cross-posting, if Posh has a slow day and eBay is on fire, then I can really continue to keep my income on a steady basis instead of feeling that up and down roller coaster that so many of us can feel when we're selling on just one app. So if you aren't familiar with rolling servers and what those are, you may want to take a look at that as well so you can understand how many users are on an app and how that can actually even work without a server completely crashing. So that is something else, side note, asterisk, rolling servers. Take a look. Next up is number 6, and that is just to take a break. So sometimes just by stepping away from the app and just taking a day off, you can rejuvenate your closet. And I think, you know, there's something to be said about that. Some people say that it's like a needy girlfriend trying to pull you back in, like, pay attention to me, pay attention to me. Some people talk about the fact that it's just like taking a little break and then boosting back your activity back up. So whatever the speculation is, I do feel like sometimes it's just for your mental health and your own well-being because you're really down on yourself from not making sales, and taking a break can kind of reset your brain and you can look at your closet with fresh new eyes. And I highly recommend doing that at least once a month just for your own sanity. So that means you're not posting that day, you're not listing, maybe not even sharing, and that's okay. Number 7 is to have a huge sale. And if you're going to have a sale, I highly recommend advertising it. I have ran a lot of sales within my Poshmark Closet, and the most successful ones to date have been the ones that I have heavily advertised a week leading up to the sale, all the way through the sale until the very end on Poshmark, Instagram, and Facebook. Those have been the most successful, and I think that is because I'm really just putting that in front of people over and over again until they are like, oh, I'm gonna go check this out. Have a sale, but advertise for that sale as well. This year I ran a 50% off sale for my entire eBay store, and that's still going on, so check it out. There's a lot of great deals over there, and I will do that again next December because I do feel like that also helped bring in a lot of income for December when other people weren't having as much success. Number 8 is turn your closet over to a PFF. Just ask them to go look at your closet and ask them to give you some ideas. I do this with my family sometimes. I'll have them pick some of my ugliest listings so I know which ones need to be relisted, or you know, I'll just hand it to my husband and be like, can you tell me what I need to do to switch this up? Sometimes it's really switching what you have at the top of your closet up so the most visible items are different items. So that's another strategy you can use. Just rotate the order of your closet a little bit so you have different items featured at the top of your page. But nonetheless, just turn it over to somebody who is familiar with Poshmark and ask them what they think you can do to improve upon your closet and make more sales. And they may have some good recommendations, and some of them may be ones that I've already brought up on here. Number 9 is to review your titles and your descriptions within your listings and try to pick a chunk of those to improve upon. What I'll do is pick 5 or 10 to do a day if I'm in a slump, or if I don't have inventory to list, or I'm just like really feeling like there's something that needs to be addressed. I'll pick 5 or 10 of those and I'll just go through and with a fine-tooth comb upgrade the title and description to provide more for my buyer and hopefully pick up more search engine searches, keyword searches, I guess. Tip number 10 is to upgrade your cover shots. So this is another thing that I will do at times is pick 5 to 10 listings that I think have the most janky cover shots and then upgrade them. And I can either upgrade them by pulling the item out of my inventory and completely taking new photos, or snap seeding some of the existing listings. So I'll typically pick things that I'm like, why is this not selling? And then take a peek at that. And oftentimes I will find one of the tips that I've given you needs to be addressed, and it will make a tremendous difference in that item, and sometimes we'll sell that item fairly quickly. So those are my 10 tips for overcoming the sales slumps that can be inevitable on the app Poshmark. So if you guys have any other tips that you think work really, really well for you when you have a sales slump, put those down below and share those with us. Tell us what you think works and what doesn't work to generate more activity on Poshmark. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. I want to thank everyone for tuning into my channel for yet another week, and I'm really excited that I've passed 200 subscribers finally on YouTube and making my way to 1,000 slow and steady. So if you want to be notified of future videos, don't forget to hit the bell notification button. And thank you guys so much for your support. Have a good week, and I will be taking next week off, most likely for Christmas. So if I don't see you next week for Christmas, I'll see you the following week, and I hope everyone has a happy holiday season and you have a lot of joy, love, and gratitude in your life. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.